Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
I really hope I caught that. 'Cause I pressed record and it took ages for it to start.
This one's like the echo from the next stream.
Excellent.
So, welcome back. Thanks for coming back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Thank you for coming back for our YouTube. Right, so, Chris.
Right.
Yes, my good man.
How racist are you?
To find out, go to www.onlyfans.com/autismo. I'll be racist for anyone for any amount of money.
I'll say anything you want to anyone you want.
Hey, look,
Starts up at $3 and I start talking about Hitler.
keep your money. I'll do for free.
I'll give you money to ask me to do it.
I guess people did nasty that coming.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
Algorithms going to pick that up now.
What was that?
The algorithms are going to pick that up now. Like they're going to pick up the audio.
Oh,
Twitter's going to go nuts, meltdown. Oh, these fucking free.
We all know that the audio captions, the English generator captions can't understand the thing we're saying.
Doesn't it? I got a fucking clue.
It'd be like that. He was talking about Hibja.
I threw that for one of my
Silence
review
for
videos.
ages.
It was fine for the most part, but then it just like descended into nuts. Like I could have said hello as clear as possible, and it would have come up like Iraq or something,
Yeah. It's just
where I got Iraq from that, but we did okay.
It's just when it stops. It's like when we're talking, and then it just literally just gives up.
It's just like
It has to take a minute, and then it kicks back in.
Nah, I'm just not gonna bother.
They're saying something.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So,
Oh, good.
one thing we need to talk about, obviously, is The Last of Us leaks. Because it's obviously been a big thing.
Yeah, I mean...
Do I know what? Do you want to tell what happens, James?
No, I've
I'll tell you for free.
5 years.
I'll tell you for free.
No.
You sure?
I've only waited like 5 years for this. I'm so pissed when I see.
Let me end your
tried
suffering.
to avoid every leak possible with it.
So like you were saying, Chris, like the source seems to be like disgruntled employees based on a pay dispute. But it's not just that, it's they asked for their bonuses, never got them.
Yeah. She's in shot. Sorry. Oh my god.
2 seconds.
Should be having that later.
Yeah. Graham's sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Oh my god, isn't he? No cooked meals, bro. To you, sunshine.
Bye. She looks sexy. That's my sexy fiance. Everybody on YouTube. I'm taking. I don't like to talk about sucking dick, but I don't actually.
I've been coming close all these years for no reason. Okay, fine. Whoa, fine.
That's fine.
What a waste of time.
I'll get your money back, Chris.
Thanks.
Aye. So the source seems to be disgruntled employee because of.
Sorry, I'm just pointing out.
Oh,
Here it goes again.
no, my nipple's down here.
The nipple. I seen that. Sorry, I'm just
Only
going to
fans.
point it out. Come on. Hey, there they are.
But see, like that's where I was itching, and this is my actual nipple.
Oh man, be careful. You get suspended for that.
Well, you know how it goes. You get like banned from Twitch for 3 days, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god, why was he banned?" And then they go back and they see my sweet tits, and then they're like, "Follow that guy." You're welcome. That's how we become famous. My big pinky pasty.
I've never seen nipples so pasty.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
So that's the story with The Last of Us. Like I haven't seen anything, but I have seen memes that points towards something, and I'm not sure how I feel. But I'm obviously not going to say anything.
No, don't. I've tried so hard.
Yeah. I've seen them not intentionally. Like I'd be browsing through like Reddit or something, memes, whatever, and someone will make like a post. I'm like, the fuck? Like it's not outright obvious, but at the same time, when you start seeing like not the same meme, but like the same format, like being used in different contexts, you're like,
yeah. I've managed to avoid spoilers for the most part. Everything I've kind of been watching has been based on why people are pissed off. Because people
yeah,
are...
I've seen a lot of those.
Like, do you know what's going on news-wise with James?
I've literally avoided anything that has Last of Us 2 in it now. Since I heard that, I don't want it to be spoiled.
Okay.
I've waited long enough for this game to come out. I don't want it to be
fair enough,
soured in any way, shape, or form.
It's been majorly soured for me.
Fantasy. Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. We'll not talk about it anymore, so because I don't want to be. This is why everybody's pissed off, and you'd be like, "Ah, oh, fuck that."
God damn it! throwing my stuff down. I'm going. I'm leaving. Don't ever come back.
I'm still looking forward to it, but I think the way it is now, I'm going to wait until reviews come out before I buy it.
Really?
Aye, that's my thing now.
Okay. Well,
but to be fair, I've done that with a lot of games anyway. I've not just done that because what I've heard with this one. Like I do that with a lot of games most of the time anyway. Because like I can't be chucking down £60 in a fucking shit game. So 8 times out of 10, I would say I'd wait for the review anyway.
Did you say you bought Resident Evil 3?
Sorry?
Did you say you bought Resident Evil 3?
I never bought it. He did. He bought it for my birthday.
Oh, right, okay. So Chris, you didn't just get duped once. You didn't just get duped twice. Now you're on the third go, are you?
4.
4.
I bought it for another friend as well.
Why?
So yeah, I've given Capcom like I don't know, like nearly €500 at this point for Resident Evil 3. Thanks, Capcom.
To be fair, you've gave From Software all like 10 grand, if no more.
Yeah, and that's just from Dark Souls 1 alone.
Exactly.
I did notice the new briskees you had in your collection, like.
Yeah, and I have like 3 Soulsborne tattoos as well, like so.
There you go.
Really?
So, yeah.
Copyright Miyazaki.
Yeah, he's gonna come and take my flesh away. I'm gonna have to do a boss battle with him.
like I did in the last video. Like I'm going to defend Resident Evil 3 to a certain extent. I think it's still a good game in itself.
Just if Resident Evil 2 hadn't come out first?
Not even that. I think if they just had a bit more time with it. I think what they've released was good in the sense that the combat's good, the animations are good, the gameplay is good, the length is shit.
The length is
and there's bits missing. Is the only thing. There could have been a lot more to it. It's definitely rushed. But
one thing I can't complain about it, and I can't fault it at all, is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is like it's like literally the original soundtrack, but kind of like Final Fantasy treatment. It's been like re-orchestral, it's been like rearranged and stuff, you know. So whereas Resident Evil 2 didn't have much of a soundtrack, it did have a soundtrack, but it wasn't as atmospheric as 3. So like if you were to compare the 2 soundtracks, 3 actually is better soundtrack wise because it's there more often. It's true to the original. Like save rooms have save music now. Soundtrack to 2 is phenomenal. It's like really cool. Like, but it's just not, you know, it doesn't have the punch. Like I don't know why I'm punching my own hand there, but because we're talking about Resident Evil again and getting angry.
Even talking about the good parts of it.
Yeah.
We'll not make this video another Resident Evil one.
Yeah.
Jesus
Chris talks about Resident Evil for 4 hours. Cue Always Sunny music. The gang try to move on.
You can't talk about Resident Evil 3 all night.
Oh, you want to bet that? So anyway, I started talking about
Just started blasting.
So that's The Last of Us. Anyway, it's a shame that like I don't know. Obviously, we obviously can't say anything because we don't know the full facts about the employee relationship. Like, because like Naughty Dog are usually like spot on. Like the Uncharted series was fantastic. Last of Us 1 was fantastic. So like I don't know what to base it on, and like I can understand being angry, but at the same time, like the employee that leaked shit, if it was like him that leaked shit, like he might be giving a finger to like, you know, oh, you didn't pay me, but like to all the other people that worked on the game, that's such like a backstab. It's like we poured X amount of time into this, and now people are seeing it early or they've heard about it. That's who I feel sorry for. I don't feel sorry for like, you know, like when you see all these like you know, when Blizzard are cunts, like nowadays anyway. It's like, you know, that's like top tier, like Activision, you know, like corporate, you know, the kind of corporate kind of level. I feel sorry for like the artists, you know, the writers and stuff who've like with the years and
Guys
like
who
their
sacrifice their lives. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
literally put their lives on hold a lot of the time for the amount of effort they put in.
That's what I feel sorry for in this situation. It's like, oh Jesus Christ! Like, imagine I was like, oh man, finally after a year, I did a weekend straight of just like renders or some shit, and then like I can finally come in on Monday, and then you come in Monday, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, that got leaked, so it's like,
Yeah.
so like, good luck to that person ever working in the gaming industry again as well, by the way.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, like what we've seen and people being pissed off at is exactly like somebody who's pissed off at the company has probably let certain things go, and some things might be taken out of context. So we're seeing somebody's like negativity about a company coming out rather than what could be the full game.
Yeah,
because there could be parts that are taken out of context. Like there could be like you might have shown 5 minutes or like 20 minutes and things like that. Like
we don't know the ins and outs of actually what went on there. I mean, to be fair, but it's still a pretty shitty thing to do. Do you know what I mean? More so for the fans and like I said, the artists and the people who have actually spent their lives trying to get this game out. Do you know what I mean? Because when did the original come out? Like 2013 or something like that? It was a long time ago now. Do you know what I mean? It's just
I feel old now because like it feels like Last of Us only came out a few years ago.
Well,
they remastered it. They remastered the game 2 years after they brought it.
Yeah, because it was originally PS3, wasn't it? So
yeah.
That was how I completed it.
Yeah, same as I haven't actually played the remastered yet at all. I even have it. I just haven't played it. It's weird. Fantastic game. Loved it. But it's one of those games where if I didn't replay it again, I wouldn't mind because I've already experienced the what it is. It's a very story heavy game. So like it's like Uncharted. I cannot recommend that series enough. I only got into it like a few years ago. But it's one game.
Really?
Yeah. Like I knew about it for years. And like I have a friend in the US, she's like obsessed with it, like, she 100% it all, blah blah blah. And she was constantly recommended for me for years. And you know what? I was like, when I got my PS4 for the first time, it came with Uncharted 4, but I didn't want to hop right into that.
So don't hop into the last game, no.
No. Yeah, so I got the Drake collection, and I just went back to that, and it went straight through that. I think I binged it in like one weekend. Phenomenal story. Like it was just, I couldn't put it down. It was just so good. The acting was good. The writing was good. The combat was good in between. The puzzles were cool. But it's one of those games where if I never played it again, I would be happy. I've experienced what the core of it was like these like story. It's Naughty Dog. Their story.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I like, it's not like to say like, oh, I'm finished with the game. Like, it's just one of those games that I finished it. Don't really care if I go back to it or not anymore.
In about 10 years' time, it'll probably be one of those games where I actually do go back and just play it through just because it was a great experience.
Yeah, I'll probably go back to it for the story more than anything again. It's just, it's just, but
the film's coming out as well. Actually, on that topic, do you know there was a film coming out? Tom Holland.
Yeah.
It's playing Nathan Drake.
Has that been confirmed?
Yeah, it's already in production.
Huh?
I think he put something up. What film was he doing? It wasn't Spider-Man. It was another film he was doing, and it was mentioned there. And then since then, more stuff's come out, but they've actually had to cease filming, I believe, because of COVID. So
fucking same everywhere, like Witcher season 2 and stuff.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I don't know if you boys watch The Walking Dead, but that's the same.
That's been. I've not watched any of the second half of that season yet.
Haven't you? I gotta be fair. The Walking Dead is one of those things where I was almost done with it, and I persevered for the longest time.
Aye. And
I don't even know why, but I'm kind of glad I did now because some of the episodes, the more recent stuff, is just incredible.
See, I was the same. Like, I kind of lost interest in it about season 4, but kind of kept watching it because I was waiting for them to bring in Negan and the Saviors. And then they brought Negan in. I was like, "Fucking yes, here we go." Just
I misheard that name. I really misheard that name. I was getting really nervous.
Negan.
Okay.
Negan.
Okay, we're good.
Who did you think you said?
Oh, I'm not.
Mute your mic, Chris. Mute your mic. Did he say mute your mic? Oh, so he said.
We'll talk about this later, Chris. All right.
In our OnlyFans stream.
That's right. Yeah.
But I thought, like, when when it brought the Sabres into it, I was like, yes, this is going to be class. But they fucked that. I think they fucked that altogether. Like the first kind of few, like the first maybe half of that season, I can't think what season it was good. But then it kind of like, I think they shouldn't have killed the governor, and I didn't think they should have.
Yeah.
I think they should have kind of beat him, and then he kind of should have went away, or something happened, and then Negan again, they kind of beat him. So I kind of lost interest in it, and I stopped watching it then. But then I heard a rumor they were going to bring the Whisperers into it. So then I was like, I'm going to wait and see how they play them. And then I kind of saw it. Then I was like,
what's the dude's name who plays Peter? Is it Ryan Hurst?
Fucking Opie for Sons of Anarchy.
Opie, that guy. I really do rate him. He's amazing. He's a really good actor.
Amazing. And he's solid as fuck as well. Like he's actually like full on like anti-hero. Like fucking God, you got.
Yeah, I know. He's incredible.
He's amazing.
It's a shame. I won't spoil it for anyone that may watch this that is into The Walking Dead.
Maybe going to watch this.
I will say there's been a couple of points in this second half of the season where I've actually been like, "Holy shit, that's amazing!" I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean?
I watched the first half, but I'm not watched the second half yet.
Yeah, I think there's one or two bits from second half of the season where it actually shocked me as much as the Negan scene. In episode 1 of season 7, I think it was. Yeah, it was incredible. So you got some good stuff coming your way, but they've had to obviously stop filming that now, and God knows when to resume. So
they've had to stop because there's an actual virus.
I know.
Oh, Chris has went. Chris has left us.
Sorry.
Oh, there he is. Sorry, were you just signing into your OnlyFans page, were you?
Yeah, just uploading some stuff. I had to record something that I couldn't say on screen.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
All the profanity came in at like 1 second.
Excellent. So yeah, no, like I say, I'm definitely looking forward to what comes next, and like I said,
but they're kind of turning it. Like what's good as well is they're kind of turning it around now. So like they're like rotating it. So like there's characters leaving. So because they've been like characters who have been there since the start, who have been prominent, they've now left. They're going to be able to kind of start shining light on new people, which I think is good. Definitely. Because like I liked Rick, I thought he was good, but at the same time like he was getting a bit stale. In the same way Michonne, like I think they were getting a bit kind of like, oh, here we go again kind of thing.
Same with Carl. I gotta be honest. Like as much as yeah. Carl. But no, as good as Chandler Riggs was, do you know what I mean? And the same with Andrew Lincoln. It needed to be freshened up, and it's good now. Do you know what I mean?
It's like they kind of rebooted it halfway through, still showing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, and like I said, I'm loving Brian Hurst's character. I think he's boss.
The one they've got to play Alpha as well. I think she's
incredible.
Insane.
Have you seen her talk though?
No, have I seen her talk? No.
No. I meant like
her.
Honestly, like I genuinely thought she was American. She's not. She's like full on London English.
Oh really?
Really poshly spoken. Really quite quaint and oh yes. Well, we just did the scene and whatever. And she's like, "You're not my daughter."
My daughter. The way she talks, man, it's creepy. It's sexy, but it's creepy. She actually talks like that.
Really?
She actually talks like that.
Oh yeah. Why don't you all come up here for some pumpkin pie and you can all tell me about your day? Mm-hmm.
She actually does sound like that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no, it is disturbing the way she speaks. But no, honestly, like I freaked out because I watched one of those like Talking Dead episodes, where they're like talking about stuff after the episodes have happened, and I was just like, holy shit! Like it proper freaked me out.
Well, it's the same with Andrew Lincoln as well. Like his accent's like his accent's good. And you hear him talking fucking Love Only or Love.
Yeah.
Actually.
Love Actually, yeah. No, that's what I was going to say. The thing is, you knew before because most people have seen Love Actually. Do you know what I mean? So you were kind of like, oh yeah, he's blatantly British, and then you listen to, hey, Carl. But with this girl, this woman, I've never seen her in absolutely anything. You know what I mean? And now it's like, I don't know. It's just weird listening to her talk. So I don't know. Like I said, it's definitely worth checking out. Like, I'll send you a clip or something.
Yeah, go on.
The only iteration of The Walking Dead I could really get into was the Telltale games.
Aye, they were good.
Wow.
I've got them, but I've only played the first one.
I've only played 1 or 2 seasons. I found that I just kind of like the first season. I was really into, loved it with Lee and like Clementine and stuff.
Aye,
Thought it was really good. And then after that, kind of like it started. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. It's starting to dip. I tried getting into the TV series, and I just couldn't. I don't know what it was. Yeah, that's it. That's all my input.
can you see my screen there?
That was it. Yeah, that's it.
Damn. Fucking damn. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
She looks a lot fucking better there.
But when you've got someone like Greg Nicotero doing all the makeup and effects and all that kind of stuff, it's just impeccable. Yeah, there you go.
Like, I'd bang her when she looks like that.
Whoa.
But like, when she looks like that, Jesus Christ.
You'd bang her twice, wouldn't you?
Fucking Jesus.
If you
I'd bang her once with the
bang
mask on and once with the mask off.
you bag a pregnant woman while they're infected, would they become pregnant? Huh?
If you bang a
Think-
pregnant lady
Who's becoming a zombie? Would she become pre-pregnant? That's something to think about. Something to think about, viewers.
I tell you what, that would have made a bit of a different start to Zombieland, wouldn't it? I was trying to think of the film there. Zombie, you know that bit with the girlfriend's in? Can you imagine
Oh.
that episode?
he just starts banging her.
I know. Steady.
God damn. That makeup is insane. It's like
Oh,
a
it's
completely different person.
Nuts, like.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Like,
It
even
just-
there, she looks completely different.
Yeah,
That's
Christ,
like a
just
flashback
crackhead.
scene.
That's crazy.
Like-
good though.
It puts down to
yeah,
like
yeah.
English actors just how versatile they are. Because like
Jesus.
the amount of people that thought Hugh Laurie when he was doing House was American was nuts. People thought like Hugh Laurie was American. Like, so it just I don't know what it is, man. Just,
It's insane, isn't it?
that's me dropping the racist word there back there and smiling, waiting for the. Yeah.
No, yeah. So
The Walking Dead, I'm going to get
No,
back
cool.
into. I think it's the same thing where like I'm going to wait until the last episode airs. I'm going to watch it. I'm that guy.
yeah.
But I don't want to watch this recent episode and then be waiting like 3 months for the next episode.
Yeah.
But we don't play like that.
That's one thing that.
Sorry. I stepped away from the mic. I stepped away from the mic to do it, and I forgot I was going to pick it up anyway. So I'm sorry, guys.
Where's mute on this thing?
Yeah, I really need to mute myself more often.
No, we're just going to mute you.
Oh yeah,
You fuck.
you just mute Chris. So yeah, Resident Evil guys, like I just can't, and
Oh my god.
That first episode is only going to be about 6 minutes long, so I'm going to fast forward all the bits where you talk about Resident Evil.
yeah.
It's like
Just
Guys,
our,
thanks for
just our like podcast is just going to be like 2
And
minutes
just put
long.
right over the top of it, Chris ranting about President.
What you should do is every like second, just have it zoom in by like 0.1. So by the end of the video, it's just me like. Well, there's your thumbnail for the podcast.
That's amazing. It's great.
Oh, God.
That is great.
Oh man.
Nah, fair play. No, so just quickly going back to those Telltale games. So
Go
have
on.
you actually played?
I thought you were going to say
any
it.
of the
Anyway, back to
Telltales?
Resident Evil.
So Resident Evil.
Stop it, Chris. Just stop it, all right?
I have a problem.
You do have a problem. Go to RE Anonymous.
Ari Anonymous. Here, that'll be the next Resident Evil game. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And Chris will be on the fucking front cover of that.
It's just me like. Like that.
Just like proper like.
It's some photographer like just catch me on the can or something. Like. Back to
Yeah.
The Walking Dead anyway.
Yeah, no. What I was going to say is, have you actually played any of the other Telltale games? Anyway,
I've played some of the Wolf Among Us. That was pretty cool.
I've played the 2 Batman games. Apparently, there's a third one coming out.
don't know.
Apparently.
I
Hold on 2
I
seconds.
know that
You know what?
the licensing's got like auctioned off or something like that because Telltale.
No, there was some issues with Telltale are basically no more.
Yeah, so like the different like so Walking Dead might go to some other studio and the Wolf.
Yeah.
I know Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out, so that's cool. I know they've done the Borderlands series, but
Yeah.
Tales
No,
Borderlands.
I was going to say, when I asked that question, I was just seeing if anyone had played Borderlands. Tales of
Oh.
Borderlands.
Oh, no, I've never played that one, no. I found
No,
that I've got Borderlands 1 on the PlayStation 3. I didn't even know I had the game until I was going through my games the other day. I think,
Well, there we go.
Borderlands 1.
You should play it. Although I will say, I actually don't like Borderlands 1 all that much.
Ooh.
Borderlands. Ooh. Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
Everyone just kind of went.
Well, I've never played them, so I don't know.
No, honestly,
Dare you?
I started off with the pre-sequel, and that was amazing.
Ah, right.
And then I played 2, and then I played 3.
No,
And
not Love Tree at the moment. Or there's a
are
lot.
you playing 3? You?
Oh no, not me. I haven't played Borderlands since Borderlands 1.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah, I just have a few friends who love 3, so
Yeah, absolutely fantastic game. I mean, I'm more into sort of fantasy FPSs anyway, you know. But highly recommend playing it.
So this is what's rumoured Batman Season 3 is apparently some Telltale's profile makeover on Facebook sparked speculation about Batman Season 3. Blah 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 blah. I'm not going to read that because I really can't be arsed. Oh, Wolf Among Us 2 was meant to be coming out as well, was it not?
yes, it was teasered at I think
Teasered.
E3. Yeah, teasered.
Teasered.
It was teased.
Yeah, no, I'm a massive fan of the old Telltales. And saying that, I haven't played enough of them to really make a judgment call on it. But I have only played Tales of Borderlands. So and a bit of the first Walking Dead.
I think they went a bit bananas with the licenses. I think that's what done it with them. Because they had like Game of Thrones and they had fucking everything under the sun.
Back to the Future.
Aye. They had everything.
The popularity from Walking Dead Season 1 from Telltale kind of projected them as like, oh lads, let's just start making games exactly like this. Didn't work out very well though, unfortunately.
See, there were good games. I liked it was the only game I liked the the episode type, like the episode setup.
Yeah, the episodic kind of it was literally kind of like watching a show but in a comic form kind of way.
It's just an interactive comic. That's what.
Because it was a lot more truer to the comic than it was to the TV series. That was it. It was based on the comic, not the TV series. That's what I should have prefaced everything with, but I didn't because Resident Evil.
Because Resident Evil. Telltale Resident Evil.
Oh, do you know what? Imagine. It was almost 5 seconds then when you didn't start talking about that.
I know, man. It's nuts.
If anybody wants to edit this video when I've taken it and just do a timer between Chris talking Resident Evil, that'd be great.
Oh, I'm man, I'm just going to call it my Resident Evil ticks. Stars. Key fires.
T25.
But yeah, I haven't played much other Telltale stuff beyond that.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah. So, what other games are you guys looking at picking up this year?
For me, the next thing I'm going to get is going to be Final Fantasy anyway. Past that, the next thing is going to be that wrestling game anyway.
Oh, 2K Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds, yeah.
Apart from that, I don't know really what else. New Xbox that's coming out.
I mean, 2K, they make great Borderlands games, but they...
You shut up in Borderlands, like fucking him with Resident Evil, Jesus. We get it, alright?
I'm just saying, They do good games with that, but I don't know what it is they're doing with wrestling at the moment. They're just
I think they've had to kind of step back a bit because with the absolute shitstorm that was 2K21, like glitches
2K20.
broken all over the place. Like I think they had to kind of chill out a bit because they tried to.
Yeah.
I think they tried to make it look too realistic, and the reason I stopped playing the games is because the combat system got very, very like pernickety, like very like complicated. Like whereas before it was like a fighting game where it's like up and A and fucking doing B. You do like all your moves and then LR to like do your finishing move kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they've done this because they've had to kind of calm down a bit, like, and this is just going to be a breather for them.
I mean, who was the company who did the games before? Was it Ukes? Don't know why that name's ringing a bell.
THQ done like all the
THQ,
earlier ones.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Now those games were incredible.
They were very good.
Do you know what I mean?
See, that's like they were simple. Like they were basically root games, like where they took all the matchy types. Hmm?
Yeah, considering they were PS2 generation, they were absolutely incredible. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely love those games growing up, man.
But like these ones, like for these ones, the graphics looks good. Like it looks a lot more cartoony, and like it looks awfully cel shaded. But at the same time, like it still looks good, and it looks OTT. Like it looks like appealing to the eye.
I don't know whether I'd be interested in picking it up yet. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to do what you're doing with a lot of things, where you're sort of waiting on a review.
I've definitely waited for a review on this. Like if I got this game, this would be the first wrestling game I got since like SmackDown vs Raw or something like that.
Really?
I can't.
I haven't played a wrestling game since PS1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like making a really janky looking character and then coming down there.
All the pixelated pics.
Yeah.
I did buy Legends of WrestleMania on PS3. And I tell you what I did buy was, hold on, which one was it? I got it 2 seconds. I'm just going to have to get it now.
Kieran would be someone to ask about this. He probably played a bunch of them.
So I could actually pick this up purely for the Pop Funko figure inside.
Oh, yes.
I mean...
There's a Funko Pop inside it?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Look at all the stuff you get with that.
The wood
that is pretty cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I was well impressed with it. So,
anything
in this you get 2K19, the season pass, the Woo Edition digital content.
Is that the Chinese one?
Yeah, the Woo. Ken Woo. Oh no, that was Mighty Ducks, wasn't it? Ronda Rousey and Rey Mysterio playable characters, exclusive supercard content. I mean, I think that was the card game they tried fobbing off before. Individually numbered WWE Hall of Fame replica ring. That was another cool thing. There's an actual ring in there. See where?
Oh yes, right.
So yeah, that's actually in there. You've got a piece of Ric Flair's
skin.
Yeah, he's just like peeling, just like.
Yeah. Oh, why did I even say that?
Because you're a sick puppy, Chris. You're a sick puppy. No, you actually got a piece of his actual outfit, and then you get the Pop Funko figure. So, to be honest with you, I haven't actually played this one yet. I bought it purely for the stuff that was in it.
To be fair, that's a cool collector's thing.
That's like the first PlayStation that's come with like any edition that I've seen come with a Funko Pop. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was impressed with that. And like I said, it's got some cringy photos of like Charlotte and where is it? Charlotte and Ric Flair.
Yes.
I mean, she looks
too much like her dad.
Thank you.
The only thing I can think about when I think about Ric Flair is the plane ride for hell. And I'm sure you know the story there.
I don't know off the top of my head.
So the plane ride for hell is basically like, I can't remember they were flying to or they were flying from a taping to like the next one the next day. So like a load of wrestlers took the same flight, like a chartered flight, and they all got fucking smashed. And like the Undertaker choked out Kurt Angle. Fucking X-Pac cut off what the fuck? Not Paul Heyman, what the fuck's his name? I can't even think what his name is. You know the one who was in Michael PSA's? Cut off his ponytail when he was asleep. Bradshaw started punching somebody. I can't remember who it was. Kevin Nash.
Yeah, I think I've seen the documentary actually.
But Ric Flair's thing, apparently he was walking around the plane in only his like coat, and he was like flashing the stewardesses, going woo, but he was like naked underneath. So it was just that his fucking old dick just there. It's just like woo.
Old shriveled, suntanned, over the top shriveled penis.
That's all I think about is when I think about Ric Flair, is him just standing in that kimono thing all by just that.
You'll be in bed tonight, literally laying there like, oh fuck.
Please pixelate this. That's all.
Yeah.
Woo! Love it.
Woo! Yeah, no. So, going back to the Battlegrounds thing. Have they announced any of the wrestlers for that?
They've no announced a roster yet. It's basically just like, here's a few images for it in a trailer. Like, it's just all been a reveal trailer, that is. I'd say it's just going to be the same thing, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I gotta be fair. I mean, it'd be interesting to see AEW.
AEW, But sorry, just before we go to AEW, like, you know, these rosters getting absolutely like destroyed just now, with like all the firings and everything like that, and the rumors that it's being sold to Fox and all that good shit.
I can't believe they got rid of Rusev. I can't. They got rid of like Carl Anderson and Carl and Anderson. Isn't it? Like, I mean, I just don't know what they're playing at. But obviously Vince has it in his head that he knows what he's doing. But I mean, Rusev. I mean, I think they missed a trick there, to be honest.
I think they've not been utilised. Like, I've not been watching wrestling in ages, but there's only certain wrestlers I would watch it for, like Braun Strowman and like what's his face, The Fiend. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Aye. Like, I watch every now and again. Like, I follow them on Instagram just to see what they're up to, because I can't be arsed watching a fucking whole 3-hour thing just to see their 10-minute segment.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, because there's like so much shit flying about WWE now that anything could be happening.
I think they're trying a lot at the moment. In the sense of they're trying a lot of different stuff. It's like with WrestleMania. I don't know if you watch WrestleMania.
No.
But I watched it all, and there was a match between The Undertaker and AJ Styles, and to be fair, if they'd done the entire WrestleMania in that sort of capacity, it would have been amazing. But they kind of just did it in the studio. It was all right. It just felt like a normal show. The Edge and Randy Orton match was pretty good. But apart from that, it was all pretty naff. I wasn't impressed by any. None of the matches were memorable enough for me to think off the top of my head.
Drew McIntyre won the heavyweight, was it?
He did, and I love Drew McIntyre, and you should love Drew McIntyre, you know, being Scotland. Yeah, that's right.
Like, they brought the Big Show into it, didn't they? And they done the usual thing.
Yeah.
Like, he pinned the Big Show. And I hate when they do this, and it's to protect the image of Brock Lesnar, whereas they can't have him getting pinned, so they bring, like, this is like the third time they've done it, where they bring in like a third party so they can get pinned and he can't.
I mean, I don't know if you've been watching the series Ruthless Aggression.
No.
But there's a series called Ruthless Aggression, and it's all about, it's kind of like, obviously the Attitude Era has been done to death now. They've covered everything there is to cover in the Attitude Era. So they've started moving on to the Ruthless Aggression Era. So it's all the sort of era where John Cena started coming in, Brock Lesnar, you know, and all the older sort of Attitude Era guys started going off. And it's really good. But they did one about Brock Lesnar. And do you know what? Even watching that, I still don't get why they're paying that guy so much money.
I didn't get his initial thing. I didn't get how he came in so high.
No, neither do I. But
he's got the image, 100%. He's got the image.
Yeah.
But
from what I gathered, it's like the reason why they did pay him so much money and they sort of went for it was because he was basically in UFC at the time, and he was the champion of UFC, and they were like, "Oh, we need this guy back." So he kind of did just that, but it's like I don't see what the appeal is. You know, he does a couple of like these F5 things and slams them about a little bit, and apparently that's like the best thing since sliced bread, and it's like, nah.
But like, since he even first came into it, like when he first came into the wrestling, they were just they just blew him up straight away. Like, I like Brock Lesnar, don't get me wrong. I liked him. I liked his wrestling style. Like, I liked him. I liked how aggressive he was, and he definitely fucking looked the part. Like, and he was definitely strong, and he was definitely a fucking badass. Like,
oh no,
but like,
they
pushed him.
Is, yeah.
They fucking pushed him big time. Like,
but you know, going back to Drew McIntyre. To be fair, I mean, I've been following him since the very beginning. I've actually always liked him. There's never been a character, or you know, whether he's been heel or not. He's just been. I've always liked his characters and stuff like that. So I got to be fair. It's definitely. It's. I don't know. Like, I'm glad for Drew McIntyre, but I couldn't even be asked for that match really.
Like, not only because he's. Sorry.
I'm glad he won, but it's not memorable. Do you know what I mean?
Like, not only because he's Scottish, I like him, but like, he's actually had like a proper like story to him. Like, he was in the WWE before. He never got like, they never used him. He left. He was in fucking independent wrestling over here, then in London, and then they hired him back again, and he became the champion. Like,
he's just been back and forth basically for years. He's definitely got massive and ripped though over the past like.
That helps out.
I think that has a massive part to do with it. You know, he just really started training and going a bit nuts. Like,
no, like, I think the first time he didn't have the look, and like, they're definitely looking for like they've got like the archetype who they want their champions to look like, and like at the start he never looked like it, but now he's definitely like there's pictures of him and Seth Rollins next to each other, and they literally just look like copy paste.
Yeah, they're basically the same guy. Yeah, no, he needed to sort of work out his image and get to where he wanted to be. Like, I don't think it helped that he looked so babyface when he joined as well. I think that had a massive part to do with it. I think he needed to be a grown-up man to pull it off. And now he's a grown-up man.
He definitely looks a lot weathered than that now.
Oh god, yeah. And he doesn't shave his chest anymore, so that's bonus.
I should start shaving my chest. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
That'll be the first video on the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Just like lathering cream. Get the razor.
Here. You know what's weird, but no so weird at the same time, is hearing Chris's voice when I'm in the shower.
What?
I was waiting for that. I was like, what?
The last two videos that you've uploaded, I've watched when I was in the shower.
Okay, I was very confused.
And it's weird. It's weird but familiar.
It's uncomfortable.
No, it's not uncomfortable. Like,
I know.
Like, it wasn't uncomfortable when I started getting a semi. It wasn't uncomfortable.
No,
Like,
same as
you know.
Stroking one out. Porn split screen with Chris's voice over the
what game was I playing?
Resident Evil.
Don't.
I don't know. I don't know what game you're playing.
Full circle.
I'm literally gonna find out if anyone else is as addicted and try and get Ari anonymous set of me presents. You need help, sunshine.
We need to find somebody who loves everything about the game, and it is like completely non-critical yet, and then get him and Dame and Chris in the same video, and just like, right.
Yeah, I'd be probably murder.
So, do we know anyone like this?
Oh, fucking Benjamin!
We need to have a guest. Okay, I think we need to have a guest.
Oh Lord, that guest will need counselling after this. Poor soul.
Next Ari.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm just looking at the games that are coming up on the screen there.
Oh, I couldn't think what games were coming out this year, so I kind of started flicking through them. There's a game I was reading about coming out called Empire of Sin, which is like XCOM but with Al Capone. Like, it's set in like fucking 30s Chicago or whatever the fuck he was about. Like Chicago. Hey, I'm in Chicago. In 1920, sorry, God, I wasn't that far off. Fucking get me, historian. But like plays like XCOM, but is like gangster
like,
shit. Or actual gangster shit.
Gangster gets close to the like posing gangster's face with like a Tommy gun, and like he's right up in his face, but he misses because because it's fun to miss because XCOM. Oh man, like being that close to like an alien in XCOM and missing, and just like, okay, thanks. I guess I'll die.
There's Elden Ring as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
I don't know whether this is on your guys' radar, but one game that I'm definitely looking forward to is Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes,
but I believe it's a PlayStation exclusive. I think it is.
It is. It's coming out July 5th now, I think.
Yeah,
it's coming out a month after The Last of Us.
I know. It's going to be a busy month.
That's here, was it? June 26th.
Or is it? Oh, is it July for The Last of Us and then June for this? So I got the two of them mixed up. My bad.
You fucking tit.
Is this an updated site though? Is this definitely right? Because
I don't know.
I will.
It had the new Last of Us date there anyway. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Delayed. Definitely. I don't know. I'd say probably didn't pay attention to this. So, either way.
I shall tell you.
Cyberspunk as well.
Yeah, it's July 17th for Ghost of
Tsushima.
Tumor.
Tumor.
Yeah. The original release date was supposed to be the 26th of June, and then it got pushed back.
Yeah,
the Last of Us.
Look how sexy Keanu Reeves is. Oh. I want him inside me.
Yeah, June 19th then for The Last of Us.
Are you going to be doing their cyberpunk thing? Boys picking it up?
I'd say I would like.
Project Red did with The Witcher. I think they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
For some reason, this game isn't grabbing me. I was excited with the concept and stuff, and then I got to see the gameplay, and I wasn't really impressed. The gameplay just looks. I don't want to say it now because I haven't played it or anything, but the gameplay looks boring to me. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look fun.
Okay.
The world though, the world looks phenomenal. Like the way like NPCs interact with each other and stuff. But I don't know what it is about it. It's just it looked like first-person shooter. Obviously it is still in development, but like it just had that kind of jankiness to it. I don't know what it is.
Whoa. You're letting all the secrets out, yeah.
Neither's watching it, it doesn't matter.
Nah.
Whoa.
I was trying to be fancy and I was thinking, sure, Nate will see this. Oops. Then I was just like, boom, 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 boom.
That's a little like this stuff. I'm gonna wait until it comes out and see what the general consensus is.
It seems like it's going to be a massive game anyway.
No denying that. It's just that I'm very particular with first-person shooters, especially since like Doom has ruined first-person shooters for me in terms of like the bar that it's set. Like,
sorry to go back to Resident Evil 3 here, but like that was such a hard jump to go for Doom Eternal into Resident Evil, because as frantic as Doom Eternal was, like Resident Evil 3 seemed to like come back a bit.
Yeah,
like it slowed down, and like I was fucking buzzing, like I was having epileptic fits when I was playing Doom, like. But like when I was playing Resident Evil, I was more kind of like, Nemesis, there we go. Like
proper desensitized you.
Aye, literally, like.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, like I say, I reckon you boys should play some Borderlands.
Fucking hell.
I'm just saying.
Borderlands,
Like, if we were going to play a co-op game that was a shooter, that's like definitely one that's on the table, I think, because there's not really much co-op shooters in that regard.
No.
Especially ones that you can sink a lot of time into as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like trying to go, like, Doom 2016 is an amazing game, but I'd find it very hard to go back to that as well, because just Doom doesn't, it's just too fast. It's just like, everything's so smooth, everything's so buttery, just trying to regress is just very hard. But the only game I can really regress it is like Dark Souls 1. I can always go back to that, no problem.
I was back in Dark Souls 3 like the next day, like as if nothing even happened.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, there we go.
Talking about games coming out this year, the
Cool.
Xbox Series X or Xbox X or fucking XXX Xbox
Series
X.
Oh, yeah, they have their
Triple
reveal
X,
next week.
Aye, but remember the trailer that dropped for Hellblade 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll follow him for this now. But I was watching you've seen the Assassin's Creed trailer, Valhalla.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I actually haven't yet. I know. No. I know. I will get on it. Sorry, I've just done a massive run of shifts and.
No, it's fine. It's just
I haven't caught up with my gaming news. I haven't got my gaming news yet. It's okay. You can talk about it. I just haven't.
There's no spoilers in it. It's literally just like it's not even like a gameplay demo. It's just like.
It's like a cinematic
Like
of
cinematic?
the reveal, basically.
Aye.
Yeah.
But it looks fucking amazing what they've done. Jesus
It
Christ.
looks pretty cool.
But that reminded me of the Hellblade trailer, so I went back to watch it again. Jesus Christ, man, the Hellblade 2 trailer is fucking amazing.
Oh man, it's like
It's good.
fucking. It reminds me of. No, I already linked this last time. I think. No, wait, hang on.
I've actually watched this trailer quite a few times. It's fucking incredible.
Ugh.
Nope, not that.
No.
Please, not that.
Yes. Yeah, this is. I'm surprised my game isn't fucking crashing. Oh,
Like a.
why am I saying my game's crashing? Jesus Christ! It's fucking.
He speaks a good England.
Blub, blub. You can't hear that, can you?
No.
No, that's fine.
It's not I want to get on the stream, but.
Copyright.
It's the music as well. What is it? Who's the band that did it? Hellong or Hellong?
Hellong, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. This fucking song gets me absolutely jazzed, by the way.
So good, man.
This makes me want to fucking wreck shit.
I'm glad they're doing the soundtrack for the
Oh
game.
my god. Oh my god.
Even though the first game only had a few boss fights, there were still pretty fucking cool boss fights as well. Like,
Hellblade 1 was fucking amazing though.
oh man,
Like,
I bought the game twice.
That is actually on my backlog as well.
oh man. You've not played Hellblade?
Not yet.
Definitely worth it. Like, it's a
I've
short.
got so many games I need to hurry up and play. It's
Like,
ridiculous.
Hellblade was short, but like, it was so satisfying.
Like 10 hours short.
No, shorter than that.
I'd say it's
really?
good, like
6
5 or
hours.
6 hours.
Aye.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay.
But it is amazing.
yeah. It was made by a studio of like 20 people, you know, and it was
yeah,
kind of
I
like,
heard that. Yeah.
kind of first game to coin the triple A indie kind of genre, where like it has the production of like a big studio, but like done by like 20 people, which is nuts. I'm glad it's after getting a sequel and the attention it deserves.
Aye.
'Cause
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's good.
well, keep
But-
it,
Well, I picked it up after playing Horizon Zero Dawn because I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've never
That
played
game-
that one either.
well, that's
Oh, do you know
anyway,
what?
so-
Honestly, it's
I
well
keep-
worth. It's well. Do you know what? When it does, pick it up because I'd love to know the differences from the PlayStation version to that because the graphics were unbelievable. It was so good. But I was looking for that sort of similar sort of gameplay, and I don't know why it does look darker, but it looks very similar to Horizon. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go with that. And
Like,
just haven't got around to it yet.
Hellblade is definitely one of the games that I wouldn't say it's very combat heavy. The combat they've got in it, it's amazing. Like, it's well placed. Like, it's not just like hack and slash constant. It's like,
No.
it's just atmospheric and it gets to you. Like
Yeah.
there's parts in it like I saw about like schizophrenia, and they like referred to like actual psychiatrists and like
That's right. Yeah.
everything like that. And like
That was
there's parts during the game where like you hear you hear her thoughts, and
Oh,
like
wow.
they're all like
Definitely again
mixed
for
up
headphones.
and oh man. But there's parts like I was playing it and I was like getting fucking depressed. Like there's
really?
there's full on bits like if you have the volume up and you're hearing everything and you're hearing all the voices and you're hearing all the angst and all the doubt and everything that's going on in our mind. Like, there's parts I was feeling like, I'm so fucking depressed. Like,
well, that was another reason why I picked it up, because obviously I'd heard that it was about mental health and doing the job.
but
that
they
I do.
fucking nail the mental health aspect.
Oh,
it's not the fact of just like, oh, this person's schizophrenic. Like,
yeah, they're not pandering. Like,
Yeah, you feel the suffering with it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. But the ending as well. The ending to that game.
oh,
Do you know what? I might
fantastic.
complete that at some point over the next couple of days, and maybe we'll come back to it.
If you have it on PlayStation, you should.
I do, yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have. Sorry, you should. They have video series on it as well. I think you should do.
your first impressions will be pretty cool with it.
James plays,
Yeah.
and then we'll just
Yeah.
see you get more depressed as you go. You're like, yeah, let's play Hellblade. Just completed Hellblade.
Yeah, we'll have to have it. Actually, I could actually stream that and figure out how to get it onto YouTube, and we'll.
The way I used to do it was you know how you can do the share share thing, like, so you can play it through a laptop. I done that, like, when me and Chris were playing Bloodborne. Like, I was streaming it through my laptop, and then recording it through Streamlabs, but actually playing it through the TV, like.
Right.
You
Okay.
could use the stream to Twitch broadcasting,
Oh,
on-
fair enough, aye.
and you could probably then just save the VOD on your like Mac or something,
Aye.
and then now you could just like splice it up.
Aye. So if you make like a Twitch
Alright,
account,
well-
stream it to Twitch, then you can just download it and then edit it.
I'll have a
Yeah,
little.
'cause
Yeah.
something
I'll have
worth having a look
because-
into.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know people do stream straight from their PlayStations and all sorts of stuff. So I'll figure out how. Well, we'll have a chat about it at some point, and I'll see what I can sort out.
Definitely worth
it definitely
doing
worth
before the
really
second
going.
one comes out,
Yeah.
because we can all play the second one in, and we can all do a review on it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Group review.
So actually, there you go. Just looking at that.
Group
that
review,
thing.
yay!
Horizon Zero Dawn comes out complete edition on PC summer 2020.
Oh, aye.
All right, cool. Well,
Did you
given
notice
the way
that?
shit's going at the world, I knew it was coming out on PC, but I didn't know when.
There you go.
Knowing the way shit's going at the moment, that could be pushed back to 2021.
Yeah.
Which is fine, like, but it's nice that we're getting it on PC. Oh, yeah, because there was a video of a guy on Twitter who freaked out when, like, he's a mad PlayStation fan. He trashed his entire room, like, flipped over his. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, he got really, really upset
Over what?
because they're not. It's not exclusive to PlayStation anymore. That's his big deal.
Right.
Yeah, he's one of those people.
He's one of them.
And like you can hear him heavily breathing on camera. He's like, all this for nothing. And then like one of the devs on Horizon Zero Dawn replied to the tweet like, you know, you need to get yourself checked out or something like that. You know, like, he was taking no shit, and I was like, yes, finally a dev not like, oh, we're so sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, get your shit together, dude. Like, it's a fucking. You
But
should be
he-
happy. Like, you got to experience the game like for a few years before anyone else, and now more people. It's like the amount of like, if Bloodborne came to PC, I would be ecstatic. I'd be like, yes, people get to finally experience. Oh God. I was wondering what you were doing. I was like,
Sorry, Chris. I know you were talking, but we were fucking a bit.
no, what's weird is like I still have my phone open down to the left, and there's a delay. So I see it on the screen, and then a few seconds later, it's down there as well. So it can completely throw me off. God, I was so confused there.
Don't worry. Sorry.
That's it.
No,
The next time I start talking about Resident Evil, just start doing that.
look at his Twitch. Just get him off it.
But there's like a lot of ports coming right now. Like
Yeah.
goddamn. I'm looking on the list. Or yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's like every now and again they just get bored and just decide that they're going to re-release games that are already done.
Yeah.
Sure. Look at Call of Duty. They're
back to
remaking
Samurai
Modern Warfare
Showdown.
again.
Yeah. Hold on. Is that
Oh.
Ease?
My phone died.
Oh,
There we go.
I did not know that.
Where's that?
Memories of Salsetta PS4 remaster. Ease. It's YS. Ease. Memories of Salsetta.
Yeah, sure, I'm dyslexic. I can see that.
It's literally, if you go up a little bit. Yeah, there. You literally just was on it. Underneath Wingspan.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Control F. Yes,
Oh,
Control
I
F.
see it.
What is
Yes.
it? Oh! Aye.
Yeah, yes.
Yes! Yes!
Yes.
That I haven't actually played that one. I've got it for Vita, but I do love these games. They're fucking incredible.
What? Conan Chop Chop. Conan the Barbarian opens a hairdresser. What?
What? What about Phantasy Star Online? Have you ever played those games?
No, I never played that now.
One on, I think it was Xbox 360. It's like
Okay, yeah.
couldn't get into it. It's I find a lot of MMOs that are like
Boiled.
Japanese. They're
Yeah.
just like super grindy. They're just like really grindy.
Oh, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
what it's like. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know. No, that's not an MMO, but yeah.
I don't mind grinding in games. Like I've been playing WoW for like 13 years, and there's shit in there that I've been grinding since I played the game, and still haven't got. But there's just it's a different kind of grind. Like the Asian market grind is different than just like a normal grind. I don't know
Oh,
how to describe it. It's just I get a phone, you're dead.
Right, this one's an hour here, so I'll call this recording here. This will be episode 2, but we'll keep the stream going anyway.
Coolios.
Okay, well, cheers for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Or thanks for not watching.
Make sure you subscribe.
All that.
To our
all that
only
good shit.
fans.
Like what you see here.
Aye.
OnlyFans. And
Graham-
if you're interested, we will be setting up RE Anonymous.
For me, I have a problem.
Just for this guy. Oh, no. Just for this guy over here.
We should try and do a thing where, like, if we've all got something in common, like I try and pass it up like that, and then Chris
Actually,
grabs
I
it.
have,
like-
I have one in my fridge. I'm gonna grab one.
we'll
Yeah,
do
do it.
we'll do the
Oh,
next
no,
we'll call this video and then we'll start again. Then we'll do it. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Right.
me
Thanks
go.
for watching. See you next time.
Cool.
Bye.
No worries. Cheers, guys.